Hey friends, and welcome back. Today I wanted to share with you a quick Valentine's upcycle DIY. So I am using some packaging paper that I have here, and what I'm going to do is just fold it in half, and I'm using these heart cookie cutters to trace the shapes of hearts onto this brown craft paper. So this one is smooth, I have no problem just tracing a heart. The next one is bumpy, and it doesn't really matter. I just know when I cut it out, I'm not going to follow the bumps. I'm just gonna follow the basic shape of that heart. And I have it folded in half, so I'm going to cut two exact pieces out at the exact same time. If you don't have heart cookie cutters, you can print out a shape of a heart and use that as a template, or anything kind of heart shape that you find around. You can make your own heart shape template too. So just getting two hearts that are the same size. After I have them both cut out, I'm just turning them kind of inside out on one another, so the red marker that I traced around is now on the inside of the hearts. And I'm going to use some stamps to just stamp some Valentine's Day love words all over the hearts. So this just says hug, and I'm just using the three letters together to just stamp hug a bunch of times on the top heart that I'm going to be using. And for the larger heart, I'm going to stamp the word love. And I tried to do it the same way that I did hug, just kind of holding the letters all together, but that didn't work out as well. So what I end up doing is doing kind of two letters at a time. So I'll stamp like the L and the O, and then I stamp the V and the E next to it. So here I'm still kind of struggling a little bit. And then now I'm doing L-O-V-E, and that worked a lot better. And now I have both top hearts ready to go for my little DIY. So I'm going to do the larger heart first, and what I'm going to do is just take a hole puncher and punch holes all around the edge of my heart so I can stitch through those holes very easily. And for this one, I'm just going to take some yarn, and I don't even know the name of the stitches that I'm doing, but I'm going to kind of wrap it, go over the edge of the heart. So watch, I'm just gonna hold on to my tail back here so I don't lose it, and go over, and then through the back again, and then over, and then through the back again. So I'm just stitching all around this way, and you can stick the yarn through the holes fairly easily, but I do have kind of like a little plastic sewing needle that I end up using that makes it a whole lot easier. You can see I also have white packing paper. Originally, I thought I would make the hearts out of the white packing paper, but I'm going to stuff this heart with the white packing paper. I really should have stuffed it with brown paper so you couldn't see it as much through the holes, but you know, you live and you learn. So I'm just kind of taking this packing paper and bunching it up and stuffing it in the heart after it was sewn up kind of halfway. And then I'm just going to continue to stitch around the entire heart. And once I get back to the top, I just kind of stitch it back through the middle hole so I get my yarn onto the back again, and then I tie a knot so the yarn is going to stay in place and not come undone for my little heart here. So cute. And I can kind of move the stuffing around and, you know, adjust the yarn. I just think it's so adorable. I love the stamping on it too. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this smaller heart, but again, I'm going to stuff it with scraps of the brown paper, and I am using a nail. If you have a sharp sewing needle, that will work here too. And I'm very carefully going around the entire edge of the teeny tiny heart with this nail and just poking holes all around the edges, just like I did with the hole puncher, but since this heart is smaller, I am going to use that nail. And then I am going to stitch around this heart the same way, but I'm going to do a straight stitch where I'm just going to go up and down, up and down, up and down around the entire edge of the heart. And this time I'm using the twine, so it has a little bit of a different look than the first heart. And I'm doing the same thing here. Once I get halfway all around the heart, I'm going to stuff it with more of this packing paper, the brown craft paper. Even though these holes are smaller, and you probably wouldn't have seen through them anyway, but that way if you can see through them, it will match. And then I am finishing the stitching all around this heart, and then I'm going to again tie it off on the back, and then we have our little heart done. I think these are just super cute. So cute. I think they'd be really cute in like a tiered vase for Valentine's Day, or as like a Valentine's Day banner or decor. I ended up taking mine and I attached them to this wreath that I had and put them on our old barn door that we have, and I just think they look really cute and are a nice neutral Valentine's Day decor. Thanks so much for watching, guys. As always, you can find more from us here. Make sure you subscribe so you can follow all of our adventures. Give it a big thumbs up, tap that bell, and let me know down in the comments, what is your Valentine's Day style? Are you more neutral? Do you like pinks? Do you like reds? Let me know. Bye, guys.